Elijah has sickle cell anemia, and instead of your blood cells being the normal round, squishy blood cells, his are the crescent moon shape or the shape of a banana. So instead of them just flowing through normally, they tend to flow and get stuck, which causes a sickle cell crisis. My name is Shareika Cook, and this is my son, Elijah Cook. He's been in the hospital well over 20 times, and he's only 5 years old. The first time he was admitted, he was 3 months. He had a sickle cell crisis. And his hand swelled up like 3 times the size it is now, and he was just screaming from pain. So we knew then that he was going to have some complications with his life. The most recent visit we had, he had to have a blood transfusion because he went into what's called splenic sequestration, where all of his blood pooled up in his spleen. And they had to do an emergency blood transfusion. They had to do many transfusions to get the blood out. So he's dealt with a lot in his life. When Eli receives his blood transfusions, he'll go from 0 to 100 in a matter of just minutes. It's a huge difference. When he received his transfusion in the hospital, he was just sitting in the bed, laying down, just not having any energy. He was pale, really weak and fragile. But once he got that transfusion, he was up and about, ready to go, ready to play, flirting with the nurses, just ready to have fun. So there's a huge difference when you need a transfusion, and once you get it, it's life-changing. We were talking about a blood drive because they wanted to do a blood drive for Eli at Faith Christian in Anniston. And so, we contacted her and we did the blood drive. And it was a great success for it to be such a small school. And so out of the blue, I saw her post something on Facebook on the LifeSouth page saying, hey, we're having a blood drive at this location. I said, is it okay if we do another blood drive in honor of Eli? I said, that way we can spread awareness and get more donors. And she was like, that will be great. So she linked me up with Ms. Rakia, and this is how it's happening. I tell everybody, donate. I'm trying to get everyone to do a blood drive.
My name is Kim James Moulton Sr., and I am Eli's granddad.
My name is Sheila Moulton.
The reason we're here today is because we are doing a blood drive for little Elijah Cook during the sickle cell anemia that he has. I've been at the hospital every time he has went in, and I hate to see him in the hospital, but I understand that this is part of what he has to go through.
I was not a blood donor before Eli was diagnosed with sickle cell. I didn't know the importance of donating blood at that time. So I didn't start donating until actually after I had a transfusion. Once I had my second son, Joseph, I had to get blood. And after that, I have been adamant about people donating blood.
Started giving blood in 1980 when I first joined the United States Marine Corps. And I have given blood every time a blood drive was done. Didn't care if it was the Red Cross or LifeSouth. If a blood bank came through needing blood, I was there to give. One day you may need someone to give blood for you. And in case you haven't thought about it, remember, someone else was afraid one day, but when they saw you in a crisis, they gave. Now someone else is in a crisis. Give for them. Don't be afraid. It doesn't hurt. Just give. You will be happy that you did.
If you're afraid to donate blood, I say just come and do it. It doesn't hurt. It doesn't cost you anything. It's free because you never know when you will be in a situation to where you need blood. It's very comfortable. They sit you down in a comfortable chair. They talk to you. They make sure, you're comfortable, so you don't have to worry about being afraid of anything. Just come and donate. At least try and go from there. You'll love the outcome. You'll be happy that you donated.
Please give blood to LifeSouth. You could save a life of a child, a life of an adult. Just save a life. Remember, one day you may need that help, and that help will come for you. So don't be afraid. Give blood. It is the source of life.
Please give blood to LifeSouth because it saves people's lives, like my son Elijah here, who's only 5 and has to deal with sickle cell for the rest of his life. There are so many people and so many kids who need this blood to just have a normal life, just so they can feel normal, so they can enjoy their lives. So please, if you can donate, please.
Thank you, LifeSouth. Thank you for donating.